What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing good. So we're back and we're doing Daniel Tosh's Completely Serious part 6 and 7. Going to finish off the last like 10-15 seconds of part 5 so we don't start halfway through a sentence. But yeah, got the whole weekend off. Plan on getting bare videos done. And I'm going to be streaming the Tyron Woodley Jake Paul fight as well as the UFC card. I'm going to, hopefully they actually time it properly. Sorry. Hopefully they time it properly so when one fight finishes and it's not the intermission, the other fights on the other channel, so I can just swap between the two. So that'd be grand. Looking at doing that tomorrow night. Sunday night even. But yeah, guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's just jump straight into it.
Tomorrow, because today there's a Laguna Beach Marathon on MTV, and I'm gonna get caught up on season 3, try to figure out why they're so fucking ugly this year. And that joke's not even over. Are you kidding me? And sexually transmitted diseases would drop off completely. Oh, I'll feed you, baby birds. Do you think I'd leave you with a cliffhanger? Mm-mm. That's not my style. 5 hours forward, think about that means the sun's setting at 2 in the morning, means guys, you're at a bar pumping drinks into some girl, you get to bring her outside in the daylight. Yeah, you could be like, no. No, seriously, I had a lovely time this evening, but I will see your ass back in standard time where you belong. Like, oh, he'll be back. They always come back for my coochie in the dark. And you will be like, thank you, Daniel, and your new daylight savings time. You kept me from having sex with a pterodactyl. And you don't want to sleep with a pterodactyl. Not at your place. They have a 14-foot wingspan minimum. They're knocking everything off your counters. Then you have to go to Target. You're on a budget. That place gets expensive. You go in there for 2 things, but then you see the frames.
Oh.
Pass up brushed silver. I say we change all our socket covers, not just the bathroom. You see that guy? One guy. That's why I kept going till one person was like, holy shit, that joke had everything. Oh, oh my goodness. Do you mind if I recap? There was sex, there was pterodactyls, the knickknacks at Target, and I was just telling you we should change our socket covers. This guy's more of a prophet, less of a comedian. You're welcome. You are welcome, sir. I think we should legalize marijuana in this country. Yeah, I really do. Awesome. Just so potheads have nothing to talk about ever again. Come on, it does get a little annoying after a while. Just, hey, you want to get high? No. Why not? Because I'm not in the 7th grade and I have things to do. You should grow up and do coke like an adult.
Hey.
Talking about, let's get some meth. No? All right, sorry. I went too far. Oh, nothing like tweaking for 3 days. Am I right? I love flip-flops. Do you? Women, it's okay to love. Men, it's 50-50, right? Because you've been stuck, you've been caught, you've been at the airport urinal in your flip-flops. Huh, not the best time. You're standing there, your feet get a little wet, you haven't started yet. Oh. Now there's a problem. You got 2 choices. You can 1, ignore it, live that kite runner shame as long as you can bottle it. Or you can 2, face your attacker, whisper in his ear, thank you. What I like before a flight to Phoenix. Get me ready for the heat. That is a golden shower and kite runner reference in the same joke. Almost impossible. I pull it off because I care. All right. I'm pro-gay marriage. Just the idea of having a man around the house. Finally, I get some stuff done. Let's go. We got chores this weekend. God hates queers. That's me pretending to be a right-wing, redneck, radical fisting a black cock.
Yo.
You have to have the right visual or this joke's gonna hold no weight. Oh, he's picketing. Okay, that makes sense. Oh. That didn't look like picketing. That last part didn't look like it. God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Do you want to know the answer between religion and gays? Look in the Bible. Look at Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. We all know who sinned first. Come on, ladies. Do you have to eat everything? No, I know. You were hungry and there was a snake talking to you. Stick to that story. That's scary. If a snake told me, eat an apple, I'd be, all right, I didn't know you could talk. Oh, man. I hope it's a Granny Smith. I like those. They're sour. Golden delicious. I'm like, leave me alone, snake. I'm eating peaches. You talk to me in 2 months and then Fuji apples are ready. And chronologically, that joke is accurate. I know a lot about apples. Now we have to be punished for all mankind because of you women eating an apple? What was women's punishment? Do you even know? Painful childbirth, menstrual cycles. Man's punishment? We have to deal with women. That's why I get so upset when people are like, God hates gays. God doesn't hate gay people. He's just upset because they found a loophole in his system. Wouldn't it upset you if you came up with a great punishment and they're like, oh, we're just going to sleep with each other? Yeah, it's a lot easier than listening to that. Listen, 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 listen. Listen, listen, listen. Listen, listen. If I lost a leg, would you still love me? What? No. A leg? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's a bold move to test our love with a limb. You could have started with a fingernail, found out real quick I'm shallow. Use a leg. I saw a guy on the freeway you'd be perfect for. Matchmaker! Honestly, girls, if there's any woman in here that ends up dating me and you lose your leg, God forbid, I hope it doesn't happen. But if you do and we're dating, the only thing you can be sure of is I will push you over. All right? I will push you over and be like, you ain't no weeble wobble. You ain't no weeble wobble. Oh, my job is so good. That whole joke, that whole stupid long joke is just to get to a point where I can yell, you ain't no weeble wobble.
Not gonna lie, don't know what a wibble wobble is. Is it like a toy you had, I don't know, from like the 90s or the 80s or something? I ain't got a clue. Can't remember. That's mad, that. Stick it down in the comments below if you know what it is.
I always think it's funny when guys find out that somebody's pregnant, and you're a guy, and you're always talking to another guy. Hey, bet you hope it's a boy, huh? Right, or a boy. This is cheesy to say this, but in my heart, honestly, I just hope it's black. Oh, that was close. Sorry you have to give up on...
Not gonna lie, when I have kids, I reckon I do want a boy at least first if I'm just gonna have him, just because I think this would be 10 times easier. Don't ask me why. I just think I'd worry way too much if I had a girl, because let's face it, I'm a lad and I know what lads are like. So yeah, would prefer a lad just because of that more than anything else. Like, no offence, like, but fucking, I'm a lad. I know what we're like. So no.
On your dreams, I'm going back to being selfish. Everybody get the joke? It's not my kid because I'm white. I know. Oh. You guys waited. You're like, is he white? Oh, he is white. The joke is safe after all. You ever notice when people talk about where they live is a good place to raise kids? What they're trying to say is, where I live is really segregated. A little too close to home for you, Orange County? Got it. Got it. Yeah, you definitely win that round. I didn't have a privileged childhood like a lot of you. I grew up on a public golf course, and that's embarrassing. I lived on the right side of the fairway, all these hacks slicing into my yard. You don't hear 4 when you're mowing. Deer, till there's a Titleist lodged in your carburetor. Public golf course. Way to aim for the middle, Dad. Thank you. That joke actually hurts to say, but I fucking do it. I think this country's ready for another civil war because these NASCAR fans are out of control. Oh, there's the line. I've drawn it. Pick your side. Let's do battle. I hate NASCAR and I hate hunting. Let's combine them. Every year.
So, NASCAR. What is that? Is it like I'm guessing it's not like Formula One. Dog's back in. I guess it's not like Formula One. I don't even know. Is it like just done up fast American muscle car? I ain't got a clue, man. I ain't got a clue what NASCAR is. I'll probably Google it in a bit. But yeah, guy, if you can give me like a quick little couple of sentences breakdown on what NASCAR is, that'd be grand. Stick it down in the comments below, because I've seen, obviously watching a lot of American stuff. You hear NASCAR mentioned quite a lot, but never heard of it. Sorry if you can hear the dogs play fighting in the background.
The Daytona 500, we release thousands of deer on the infield. Let them roam wherever they want. No restrictor plates at this race. I want top speed, 215 plus. They're hitting deer. They're exploding. People in the front row, they're treating like a Gallagher show with plastic, you know, as guts come flying over the wall. Some lucky toothless broad jumps up. I caught antlers from Junior. This is the best day of my life. Y'all want to see my titties? No. Okay. Now if we can just incorporate spousal abuse, we can redneck triathlon.
Oh, I've lost sound, I think. I get it. One sec. Right, guys, sorry about that. For some reason, my headphones just stopped working. But yeah, got them working again now, so let's crack back on with this.
I get it. I'm a complete hypocrite. I've dated girls with boob jobs, breast enlargement. But she was an A cup, and that's gross. Get it fixed, girl. You're not even a real woman. I know you want to scream at me, but you can't because your training bra is too tight. And she didn't go overboard like a lot of girls do. She got a nice full double D, classy. She had a 5'3" frame. It worked. She put squeak toys in it. I thought that was a wonderful decision.
Hey!
Wah, wah. She was a clown, so it was a tax write-off.
Okay, now.
She was a sad-faced clown. I could never tell if she was really happy. I'd be in the bedroom for hours. Are you there yet, Snickers? And she'd just go, Okay, well, could you untie my penis out of a pool? It's really starting to hurt. That's how clowns blow you. I don't know how to do it. It's an Asian method. And by Asia, I mean Eastern Russia, none of the Indonesia stuff, which involves a pinky round back. I don't like it. I do like it, but on stage I say I don't. I'm not an open book.
Yo, man, my cheeks are killing. I can tell I've not been doing this in a long time. When I was doing like a lot of content at once, when I was getting like 2 or 3 videos on a day, like I could notice I wasn't getting as much achy face, but my face is wrecking, and I've only done about 10 minutes.
Guy had sex with a clown. That's disgusting. I think it's awesome. No, it's not, guy who still high fives. As soon as you take off the wig, the funny shoes, she's just like any other retarded girl. I loved her, I support her. She was in the Olympics, the one that you're not supposed to laugh at, but when you watch the hurdles, they knock over every single one. You start to giggle. Now you're going to hell? That's not fair. They're supposed to be athletes. Ruben in lane 6 is chewing on the second hurdle. Sorry, I found that funny. I'll tell you what's not funny. They sell those foam hands. You're #1, except they're shaped like that. How does that build character? Thank you. People that are laughing with your hand away from your mouth. That joke is clearly not for everyone. But I enjoy watching people that don't laugh make the people that do laugh feel shitty about themselves. Because you're all hypocrites. Televise the Special Winter Olympics. You're not going to watch? Really? Oh, holy, is that guy standing up in the bobsled? Oh, yeah. Does he know the tunnel's coming? Why did he pick today not to wear the helmet?
Oh.
You don't make fun of the mentally handicapped. I agree with you, Balcony, even though you sound like half a tard to begin with. Maybe you shouldn't be the group's spokesperson. You don't, for many reasons. First of all, they have the strength of 10 men, which is equivalent to 1 chimpanzee. That's why if you ever see retarded chimpanzee, you turn and run. Okay? Because that thing is a borderline superhero. But Hollywood on their moral high horse, they won't make movies about a retarded chimp. Unless, of course, you count a Vin Diesel movie. Which I do. And in all fairness to me, if you're a Vin Diesel fan, you shouldn't be here watching me anyway. You should be at home coloring, praying your next one gets on the refrigerator. But it won't, because elephants aren't orange, you idiot. Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a good night.
Yo. Is he going to do an encore? Because it's still like about 40 seconds left. Nah, I'm guessing it's going to be like less than that. Oh. I don't want to cut it off just yet in case there is an encore. I don't. The Americans don't tend to do them. To be fair, I don't think. No. Guys, that was awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm going to get some Sean Lock done next, just because obviously, you know, he passed away last week, which is, you know, it's gutting really, because obviously he's a British legend in comedy. So yeah, going to get some Sean Lock covered. So yeah, and tomorrow night we're going to be doing the Jake Paul Tyron Woodley fight. Looking forward to that. It'd be so good if Jake Paul knocks him out, because it'll just set up something else even better than the Tyron Woodley fight. But yeah, because Tyron Woodley's like 40 now. You know, he's lost his last 4 fights in the UFC, so I can really see Jake Paul just getting him out there in the first 3 rounds. But then again, you got Tommy Fury fighting, obviously Tyson Fury's brother, quite a big name in the UK. Obviously not so much in the US. And then you got Daniel Dubois again, big UK heavyweight. He only lost 1 fight against Joe Joyce, which is a bit weird to be fair. He had his eye socket broke, obviously, so he went down off the jab, but he looked an absolute destroyer before that Joe Joyce fight. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know in the lead up to that fight. I probably need to look into it a little bit more. But I thought it would blow Joe Joyce out of the water, to be fair, but he didn't, and he lost. But yeah, looking forward to that fight as well. So there's some really good fights on the card. I'm gonna obviously I'm going to do a bet on the UFC card, and I'll do a bet on the boxing main card, and I'll post both of them up onto the community page. So you should see a post with who I'm betting on in case you want to duplicate the bet, or you know, just take some knowledge from it or something. Because I wouldn't say I'm like massively knowledgeable, but you know, I've been watching both sports for about 10 years at least. So I do kind of know a little bit, you know, about the fighters and their backgrounds and their, you know, what type of fights they struggle with, and you know, because obviously there's different styles, you know, in the UFC. There's like heavier wrestlers, grapplers, you know, strikers. So you know, it can be varied quite a lot. So yeah, guys, sorry I'm rambling on a bit here. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.